The cat's not in it. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Nasreen. Most people call me Nas. This is my first YouTube video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Mr. Price Beauty, which is a makeup line that they released, and it's called Scarlet Hill Beauty. I didn't pick up everything from the Mr. Price makeup line. I didn't pick up any of their eyeshadows or lip products. The reason I didn't get the eyeshadows was because when I swatched it in store, it was like very poor quality. It was super patchy, and I kept trying to go over and over again with it, and it didn't like perform well. And from the lipsticks and the lip glosses, there wasn't any colors that I felt would suit me. Everything was very pinky and orangey and darker tones, which I don't really use. So I wasn't gonna buy something that I might not buy again. But I did get a lip gloss. So the way this tutorial is gonna go, I'm going to do half my face with makeup that I already use and I think is a dupe for the Mr. Price Beauty line, and that I can stand for and say that it is good quality, and then the other half I'm going to do with the Mr. Price Beauty. I did my eyebrows off camera, and I'm going to start off with the BB cream. So I got this is the Mr. Price Beauty BB cream. I got it in the shade Butterscotch. I was supposed to get caramel, but I couldn't find the name for it anywhere. Then I got home, it was like, it's right on the top that it says Butterscotch. So my dupe for that is going to be the Maybelline Fit Me. So this is 70 rand, and this is 100 rand or 110 rand if you get it at Clicks, I think. So the way I usually apply this is with a beauty blender. I use this one. I get my beauty blenders from like a China mall or like a China mall store, because they have like super soft beauty blenders that are 15 rand. So I always just buy those ones. And yeah, so I'm gonna start with this. The thing with their BB creams is that they didn't have a lot of undertones. So my undertone is like olive or golden, but this is pink. So, I mean, it's a BB cream, so it's not gonna have a lot of coverage, and we'll see. So that's the Mr. Price side. It's very hydrating, so if you have oily skin, like, this is not going to be good at all. So it didn't cover a lot. You can still see I have a scar there, and I have a scar there, and yeah, it's still like more like my skin. It's very hydrating. I like that because I like more dewy products than I do matte products. But yeah, like, you could just use this and go out of the house if you just want to like fix your skin tone and like have an even base, and just that. So the other side, I'm gonna do the Maybelline Fit Me. I feel like it looks great on my mouth. So the Maybelline Fit Me, it's 334. So this is, oh, this one's a bit light, but that's fine. It works better. Okay, I'm posing now. I've been pumping out too much because I pump out enough for like a full face, and I forgot that I'm doing half of a face. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me side. You can see that it's not as dewy, but it's also not super full coverage at all, because you can still see like pigmentation there, and it's a better color. It's not the perfect color, but it is a better color. Like, this one just makes me feel like I look gray a little bit. And yeah, it's like more orange. Like, I feel like my cheeks just look like way darker, but that's fine. I think I'm gonna put more of the BB cream on, like where I want it. I'm gonna put more here. And I'm going to try and use a brush instead. Okay. 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 Yeah, it looks better now that I put more on. Then the Maybelline side, I'm just going to keep it as is. So I think I just look very orange. I look like a dark orange color on this side. I look like I spent like 5 years in the sun. But yeah, so then I'm gonna put concealer, but they don't have concealer, so I'm gonna put, because this is how I would do my makeup. So I'm gonna use Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade 50. I'm just gonna do conceal my under eyes. I like how this side has the dew. This side also has it, but this one has it a lot more. But we'll see how it looks after I put powder. I like this BB cream, I just don't like the color. So I'm gonna use powder. I'm using the Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying Powder. And I'm just gonna put it on both sides. I like the BB cream. I think it looks nice. I think there's 6 shades. Is there 6 or more? I'm not sure, but there's not a lot of shades. And the Maybelline Fit Me has a lot more shades. And it's a foundation, so it's gonna be better wearing, I think, but we'll see. Then now I'm gonna go into the contour palette. So this is the contour palette. I got it in the shade medium. You see. It comes with 4 shades. So there's 2 contour shades, one one bronzer kind of shade, one contour, and this is like a shiny bronzer. It's like a highlighter, but it's dark. So I don't know, and then a highlighter. So then my dupe for that is the LA Girl Spice palette. So this comes with 1 bronzer, 2 blushes, and a highlighter. And this is also my dupe for the blush palette. This one's 100 rand, so you're getting 4 shades in here. And this one is 80 rand. You're getting these 4 only. You're not gonna get a blush with this. And I use this all the time. I really like this one. This is the shade. They have 4 shades in it. So they have Spice, Glow, and I don't know what else, but I use Spice. But I'll start off with this. I'm gonna use a contour brush. So I'm gonna use just like a flat fluffy brush to get into my cheekbones. I'm gonna use the shade Out All Day, which is the darkest matte shade. I'm not gonna try the other shade. When I was in store yesterday buying the stuff, I asked the lady because they had a makeup station where they had brushes and everything set up, but I think that's where they were doing makeup for you. But I asked her could I just take one of the testers and see which shade I wanted, and she said I couldn't put any of the stuff on my face and I could only swatch it on my hand, which I thought was weird. How am I supposed to know what's for my face color? But yeah, that looks nice. And I'm just gonna do under my jawline. I'm gonna do my nose contour with this one. I'm not gonna try and do half and half. And I'll do my nose highlight also with the Mr. Price stuff. I won't use myself. So that's how that one is. I like it because it's cool tone and it blended really nicely. So I'm not gonna try that shade. It just looks too light for me. It looks like my face color. And yeah, I'm gonna try the highlighter now. Yeah, I did my highlighter before I do my blush, so then my blush can go over the highlighter and it looks more natural. Use this brush. I'm gonna try the highlighter. That looks nice, but let me look closely. The only thing, they don't have mirrors in the palettes, but oh no, I like that highlighter. It looks really nice. But it looks like I have highlighter on. It's not like a skin glow thing. It's you're wearing highlighter. And the bronzer looks nice. Okay, so I'm gonna try the blush now. So I got the Dream Blush palette. I got this one in dark. I didn't get because I like these shades more. It has a very peachy shade and it has a more mauvey purpley shade, and this is a brownie shade. This looks like it's a blush, but it looks more like a bronzer to me, and it has like a shimmer shade. This could be used as a blush topper, unless you like shimmer blush, then you can use that. So I'm gonna use the peachy shade. Use a blush brush. So let's see how that looks. Then I go on my apples and over the blush, the highlighter and the bronzer, because I like my blush to be on top. And that's nice. Let me see. It's very matte. Like, it's all like powder. It's not like, it's super mattifying. But yeah, that looks nice. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more. Yeah, with the highlighter and the peach blush, it looks like a rose gold finish in the mirror. Then on this side, I'm going to use the LA Girl Spice palette, and I'm going to take a different brush and the bronzer shade, and I'm gonna just put there to contour. And then underneath. So this one's 100 rand and you're getting 4, and I use this one all the time. I don't use this highlighter though. I don't like this highlighter. I have another highlighter that I'm gonna use. So then I'm gonna use the peach shade in this blush as well, the lighter one. And then for highlighter, my highlighter dupe, which I think is like an amazing highlighter. Like, you can see how bad it looks because I use it so much. It's the Wet n Wild highlighting powder. These are 100 rand and they only sell them at Clicks. I have Precious Petals. So they have 3 shades. I think they have a Blossom one, which is lighter than this, and they have one darker than this. So I'm just gonna put that here. Like, see, that one like looks really good. And then I'm gonna go over the highlight on that side and see. Yeah. But I can't see. Yeah, I like this highlight a lot more. Like, it took less product to get this glow, but then again, this highlighter is 100 rand. You're only getting 1 highlighter. This is 80 rand. You're getting 4 shades. Then I got from Mr. Price as well, I got the mascara and the eyeliner. So the mascara is a triple threat mascara. It says it's a 3-in-1 mascara that turns it all the way up, lengthening, curling, and volumizing, which is like a big claim. Like, you can't do all of that. Like, and then I got a brown eyeliner. I thought I was getting a lip liner, and then I got home, I picked the wrong thing, and it was an eyeliner, so I figured I might as well use it because you're not allowed to return any of the Mr. Price PTs. So that when you're at the cashier desk, they make sure, like, did you get all the right shades? Is everything fine? And then because they tell you can't return any of it. So yeah, well, it's a brown eyeliner. I'm going to put this on both my eyes because I don't have a dupe for the eyeliner. I forgot about the brushes entirely. Like, I forgot about it completely. So I already did my highlighter, so I'm not going to use this brush. But what I will say, from all the brushes that were there, this pack, I think this pack was 60 rand. I like this the most because the other brushes they were short and they were like weird shapes. They weren't like, if you're a beginner getting makeup, you don't need those brushes. They were like weird contour shapes. Like, these are brushes you're going to use. You can use this for blush, you can use this for contour, you can use this one for highlighter, and this one you can use for eyeshadow, nose contour. Like, these are brushes you are like staples that you can use. The other ones were just a bit weird and they look cheaper, and I wouldn't suggest getting them. Rather get these 3, and they're cute. They shake and there's like a sound. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to take the Mr. Price contour, and I'm going to do my nose contour. And we're gonna see how that works, and I'm gonna blend it into my eyelid. Oh, I did the eyeliner, which it took really long to do it on my top eye, but it is brown eyeliner, so it's not gonna be like super pigmented. I like it. It was only 25 rand. I would buy something like that, and like if they had a black one, I think the black one would be really nice. And the lip liner, when I swatched it, and so the lip liner looked really good, and that one was also 25 rand. So I'm taking the Mr. Price contour, and I'm gonna go do my nose. I wasn't gonna fast forward through this part, but okay. So then I'm going into my sockets. And then under my nose. So then I'm gonna take a small brush. You can use your finger, but I'm gonna take this highlighter. I'm just gonna put it on my nose. Then I'm gonna do mascara now. So I have my dupe for a volumizing lengthening mascara is this Essence one. It's 65 rand. The Mr. Price one is 50 rand. This is the Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara. It says 18-hour wear, but I've never worn mascara for 18 hours to know. And this one doesn't say anything about the wear. So I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes because I do that every time. And then we'll see. Just a dry side. Let's see. I'm gonna do one coat first and then I'm gonna like let it dry and then see if I can build on it, because that's what I usually do with mascara. I do one and then I leave it for a bit and then I do it again. So we're just gonna, that looks nice and it's not getting clumpy. Normally with like cheaper mascaras they get clumpy very quickly. Okay, I'm gonna leave it now and do the other side and then come back. Eyeliner, I don't know if you can see, but the eyeliner, like wherever I curled my eyelashes, the eyeliner just like picked off entirely. And it's very.
You should record videos simultaneously.
I don't have space for that. Okay. No, I like this one more. I can already tell I like this one more. And this one's only 15 rand more. Yeah, I like this a lot more. I'm looking in the camera and this side just looks so much better. I'm gonna stick with the Essence side. So the Mr. Price brush is a plastic brush, which I usually do like because they can separate well. But I don't think it's the brush's fault. I think it's the formula. My eyelashes also feel like they're weighing down, like they're gonna fall, which I don't like. I have straight eyelashes, so that's why I curl them to keep them up, but it feels like I can feel it falling. And it's not as nice as the other one, and the other one is also really cheap. It's 65 rand. Then for lips, I am just gonna use the Mr. Price lip gloss. I'm not gonna do a dupe, but I tried the lip gloss yesterday and it's 20 rand, which I think it's worth it. Like, get it, like, no matter what. It feels really nice. It feels like a lip oil. It doesn't feel sticky, and I think a dupe for that would be Discam has like a lip therapy squeeze tube kind of thing. I think that's meant to be a lip balm, but like it works better as a gloss, and they feel the same. So I'm lining with the LA Girl lip liner in chocolate. Put the lip gloss on top. So I got the clear lip gloss and I wanted to get a clear one. I don't have a clear lip gloss. You can see I used it because it already has lipstick from yesterday on it. It smells really weird. It smells like cheap makeup, but not that it is cheap makeup. Like it smells like I don't know how to explain it. Like an artificial, like childish kind of, like, you know those lip glosses when you're small and they had the roller ball on it and you would, like, it had like fruity smells. This one has like that, but like no distinct fruit. So this is the finished makeup. I really like the lip gloss. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel like I'm not gonna get gunks of it, and it feels like a lip oil. It feels like the lip therapy from Dischem. And okay, so I'm just gonna do an overall review of each thing. I think the brushes are really worth it. They are 60 rand for only 3 brushes, but I think if you're gonna get any brushes from the Mr. Price makeup, get them. I wouldn't suggest getting the beauty blenders. Like I said, I get mine from like a China mall and it's 15 rand and it's super soft. And the ones at Mr. Price were really hard because they had the makeup station where you could try stuff, and yeah, that just felt really hard. I would say I like the BB cream. I don't like the color. I think it's nice. I think it's very pink undertones throughout, like there's no yellow undertones or anything. And it has SPF 15, which is nice, but you should be using SPF as a part of your skincare. Don't rely on it in your BB cream. And then if I was to buy from these two, I would buy the Fit Me. It's like 40 rand more, but you're getting like a foundation. You're going to use less product than you are going to use here to get better coverage. You can thin this out. You can mix it in with your moisturizer. This one's like just better overall. And if you want like a foundation, you have one. Okay, so I like the Mr. Price palettes. I think they're really cute. I think they're cheaper. They're 80 bucks. You're getting 4 shades in each palette. I don't like the highlighter. I like the blush and I like the contour. I think it looks really cool, and I just think the highlighter is the only part that's not worth it. And they have 3 shades. They have light, medium, and dark. So you're gonna find something that's gonna work for you. And the dark shade is really dark. So if you have like darker, deeper skin tones, it's gonna work well. And the medium shade worked well. And yeah, I like these. But I would rather buy the Spice palette, but just that's because I use it all the time and I know what it's like and I like it. But these ones have more blushes, like so you can choose. Like I like how this blush is looking right now. And I would always get the Wet n Wild highlighter. Like overall, I would just buy the Wet n Wild. If I want a highlighter, I'm not gonna buy this. I'll buy this for contour and blush, but I'm not gonna buy it for a highlighter. The Wet n Wild highlighter is 100 bucks, but you're paying for a full-size pan, and you're not gonna use a lot of it compared to how much you're gonna use of the Mr. Price one. You're just gonna keep dipping back in and swiping. But this one's just like one swipe and it's over. Then the mascara, the eyeliner is nice. I think the eyeliner is nice. I think it's cute. It's cheap. It's 25 rand. I would buy the eyeliner. It did like come off when I was curling my lashes, but not everyone curls their lashes. Yeah, and they have a lot of shades. So I got brown. I think that's cute. The mascara I'm not gonna buy. I'm not gonna use it either. I'll probably give this to my sister. But I like this more. This is 15 rand more and it's a lot better. And Essence has other mascaras that's like 54 rand. That's also really nice. Like the Essence Lash Princess. It's the black and green one. That one's really nice. The orange one's really nice. Like I like this way more than I like this. Like you can see it's like falling. Then the lip gloss. Yeah, I would get the lip gloss. So thank you for watching my review on Mr. Price Beauty, and yeah, bye. I didn't say like and subscribe.